The Beaches podcast is going to give you everything you want to know about a beach before you go there. I hope you enjoy the show. Be sure to check out our website, www.sandee.com. Without further ado, let's get into the show.
Okay, so we got a listener request, right?
Yeah.
For a deep dive. And honestly, when I first saw it, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, you can say that again.
Kansas beaches.
Kansas beaches, yeah. Not exactly the first thing that springs to mind. I mean, it's not like, the Jersey Shore.
Right, exactly. Landlocked state, smack dab in the middle of the country, sunflowers, wheat fields, all that. But beaches.
And here's the thing, right? Our listeners are a curious bunch. They like to dig a little deeper. So I figured, why not? Let's dive in.
So no oceanfront property in Kansas.
Yeah.
That much we know. But you're telling me there are, actual beaches.
Okay, so full disclosure. You're not going to find crashing waves and salty air in Kansas. But what they do have is over 200 lakes and reservoirs. And guess what some of those lakes have?
Don't tell me.
Yeah.
Beaches.
Beaches, sandy shores, clear water, perfect for a swim on a hot day.
All right, color me intrigued. So we're talking what? Sunbathing, swimming, maybe building a sandcastle or two.
Absolutely. You can even find spots for kayaking, paddleboarding, the whole 9 yards. Places like Cheney Lake, Wilson Lake, they're pretty popular.
Now, our listener didn't specifically mention all that. What they were really interested in was, the legality of nude beaches in Kansas.
Yes. Getting into some more specific territory. So here's the thing about Kansas law. It's a bit tricky.
Tricky how?
Well, you see, while public access to lake shores is generally local ordinances can and often do dictate what you can and cannot do. And that includes, shall we say, attire.
Okay, so no clear-cut answer then.
Not exactly. Kansas does have statutes regarding public nudity, and generally speaking, those laws would extend to lake shores as well.
So to be on the safe side, maybe pack a swimsuit.
Yeah, I'd say a swimsuit's always a good bet.
Makes sense. Now, beaches aside, Kansas isn't just about, lakes and, more lakes.
Right. We've got sunflowers, we've got barbecue.
And jazz.
And jazz.
Yeah.
Kansas, believe it or not, has this amazing jazz heritage, especially cities like Kansas City and Wichita. They were like hubs for jazz music back in the day.
So someone could, theoretically, spend their day soaking up the sun on a Kansas beach and then catch some live jazz in the evening.
Exactly. It's a unique combination. You've got that relaxed vacation vibe with a dash of culture and history thrown in, not your average beach trip.
Yeah.
Definitely not. So, while you might not find those classic boardwalks or saltwater taffy shops, a Kansas beach vacation, it's
different.
Different good.
That's the question, isn't it? It really makes you think about what we consider a beach vacation. Is it the ocean? Or is it something more? Something about the feeling, the atmosphere. It's all about perspective, I guess. And that's something for our listeners to ponder.
Food for thought.
Thanks for listening to the show, and be sure to tune in next week for your favorite episode about some of the best beaches and beach information in the world.